living their empowered life, guys. My name is Yvonne and this channel is all about bringing you content that's empowering, encouraging and inspiring. On this channel I share things with you to help you to live an empowered life. I also share with you book reviews of books that I've read in case you want to check them out for yourself. I share with you things that I do to live an empowered life and any other content that is empowering, encouraging and inspiring. So if this is the type of content that you're looking for, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and if you do like the content, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So in today's video I want to just share with you just a quick kind of video on my thoughts so far of doing my year 2 master's degree in entrepreneurship and innovation management. Now, I started my degree in January 2022. I recently did a year recap on my first year. I will leave a link to it at the top of this video here, where I shared my thoughts on how I thought that the year had gone in terms of my first year of doing academic study. So if you are interested in that video, please do check it out. I did do other videos as well along my master's journey, and you can find them on my channel, and if I do get time I will link them in the description box below. So in January 2023 I have now started my second year of my master's degree in innovation management and entrepreneurship, and I must say so far it has been really difficult for a couple of reasons really. The first being I am a business owner and also I have a non-profit charity which I run, as well as a family, and as well as studying. I am finding it all a little bit kind of hard to juggle. I am managing it, but as time has gone on and I am starting to get more work in, it has become a little bit of a thing where I'm trying to juggle things around. Now, compared to my first year of doing my master's degree study and the way that I used to study, it used to be in like blocks of 2 hours or 4 hours. As time has gone on and as requirements for my business has become more demanding, I've had to change the way that I've studied to be able to accommodate work and study. So literally I'd be fitting in my study in between work appointments with clients or contracting work and doing it that way. So literally it might be an hour study then work, 2 hours study then work, or whatever time that I have to fit it in between. So that is how I'm having to study at the moment. Now in this module, which is module 4 of the learning content, I am learning about innovation management, and if I'm being honest with you, I haven't really enjoyed it that much. I did struggle a little bit with understanding the learning content so far, and I'm still trying to get my head around it, and I am a little bit behind because also as well I had a small operation a few weeks ago which also knocked me back a bit as well. But I'm finding getting my head around the learning content is taking longer than the week we're given for each lesson, and I am still a little bit behind. The good thing is that we have a 3-week break now because of the Easter, so I'm going to make really good use of that and catch up, so by the time that we come back for the new term I will be where everybody else is, or where the learning content starts, or just a little bit behind. But either way, when I look on it, it's probably best that I take my time with the learning content rather than worrying about, well, I better hurry up and do it because the next piece of learning content is coming in a week's time. I'd rather just take my time and learn it, so then when it comes to doing the assignment I at least have an idea what I'm talking about. But as I said, I haven't found this module as enjoyable as the other modules that I've done. Even when I did module 2, which was product development and product management, that was completely and totally hard, but I still enjoyed it. On the good side, on the positive side, I am starting to understand a little bit about what we're learning at the moment, and innovation management is all about how companies manage innovation. I've just about got my head around company structures, what type of company structures facilitate innovation environments and innovation processes, and what companies don't kind of facilitate that. It has been really helpful to look at companies like Apple and Google, who are really creative innovators in the things that they do, and seeing how they manage innovation. And yeah, it's kind of really good because you get to identify what things help to facilitate innovation within a company and other things that don't facilitate it. So that's what we're learning about in this module. In the next module I am going to be learning more about intellectual property and patents and things like that. So that's something that is really an area of interest to me, and possibly it might be my topic for my assignment. At the moment, I'm leaning more towards organisational structures, only because that is the learning content that I've taken in so far, and I am a bit behind. But if I catch up in enough time and I've done the intellectual property and patents module, then that is definitely going to be my first choice. So yeah, the learning content so far has been a little bit tricky, a little bit difficult, lots to take in. But, you know, I am determined to, you know, do it. I'm determined to give it my best shot and try, because that is the attitude that I have had all throughout doing this master's degree. That, you know, even though I had never done any type of academic study before, that I was going to give it a try and use everything around me to help me to do that. So, you know, I'm going to continue going forward with that attitude. So my assignment is due in on the 19th of May. And what I usually do is I give myself 1 month before to start writing my assignment, writing my essay, and start, you know, putting it all together. I've started to make notes on some of the things I'm learning so far. I haven't started to make a plan of how I'm going to do my assignment yet. I usually do that the first week of that 4 weeks that I allocate myself, and then I spend the rest of the time starting to write down on paper, you know, bits of my assignment, and getting it out and looking for, you know, the research stuff and putting that together. Then I start writing. After we've done that assignment, which is due on May the 19th, we will then go into the last phase of doing the master's degree, and it will be the dissertation stage. So from May to September, we will have one block of learning that is going to be kind of helping us to prepare for doing our dissertation. We're going to be assigned personal tutors, which is something I think will be definitely of benefit to me, because I'm not sure if you know already that I am doing my master's degree online with the University of Portsmouth, but we don't have tutor support all the time. You can, if you have a question about something with the learning content or something like, you can have access to the tutor, but they don't always get back to you, you know, straight away, because obviously they have other classes and things to do. But I'm looking forward to having a personal tutor. I definitely think something like that will benefit me. I really enjoyed in the first module, when I didn't know anything about studying for a degree, having a coach, an academic coach, to help me to, you know how to academically write. And, you know, I really enjoyed that. And her name was Kirsten. She was absolutely excellent at her job, and she really supported me through my assignments, so my very first assignment. So, you know, I did enjoy having that one-to-one coaching, and I know that I will enjoy having a personal tutor. And then in September, we will then do our dissertation, which will take us all the way up to January. I don't know how many words the dissertation is. I had a quick look online on Masters forums. A Masters assignment can have anywhere between 15,000 words to 60,000 words for a piece of work, for a piece of academic writing. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the word count is and how that's all structured. I'm not really worried about writing lots of words, because I am an author of 5 books. My latest book, Exceptional and Not Expected, just came out at the end of January. So I'm just doing a little plug here. If you are interested in finding out how to be exceptional, not expected, to live an empowered life, then do check out the book. It's available on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the show notes or description box below. And also as well, my 4th book, Into the Unknown, about a journey of courage, faith and risk. If you're interested in finding what it looks like on the other side of having courage, then do check out my book. But basically, as I was saying, I'm not worried about writing lots of words. I've written loads of words for the books that I've written and for reports and things like that. I think the main kind of thing I would be worried about is making sure that I have enough content to write the dissertation. And I'm sure that the personal tutor will be able to give me some guidance on that. Main concern for me is always going to be about time and managing my time. And today, actually, I was speaking to somebody who had done a PhD, and it kind of really motivated me again, because she was saying that, you know, she did it on her train home from work because of the long commute. she was studying and she was fitting in time to make sure she was getting it done. And as I mentioned, it's only for a short period of time. I've only got 8 months left. So no matter what, I'm going to have to make studying and work happen because, you know, as I've mentioned, I am a self-employed business owner. There's no way I can just take off time and refuse work. So whether it means studying at night, studying on my way to places, I've done that recently, on my way to do talks, you know, being booked as a public speaker, you know, studying on the bus, doing all this type of stuff. I just have to make it work. It's not going to be forever. It's only for a few more months. And then my life will relatively go back to the way it was before, which was always busy, but it will be, you know, without that extra kind of challenge of studying. And, you know, I'm looking forward to getting to the end of that and saying, actually, I did it. I pushed through the challenges and I did it. And, you know, I'm not going to let anything stop me from completing this degree. So I will definitely come back and give you an update at some point when I get the information about the dissertation. I probably will share my thoughts on that as well. But I just wanted to share this with you because I know some of you who are watching my videos are interested in finding out how I am doing with my studies. It's one of the things that is helping me or preparing me even further to live an empowered life. So you know, we'll continue to share as and when I can. But if you are doing any type of study, in the comments below, let me know what things are helping you through your study. Whether you're studying for a degree or any type of study you're doing, what is helping you if you have other life challenges, other things going on in your life? How are you managing your time? How are you getting it all done? Let me know because I probably can learn or get some tips from you guys as well. So that is it for this video. I will see you on the next one. Take care.